Goodness. Woo! Yeet! What is up, everybody? Charlie checking in, coming at you live this Sunday afternoon. Let me go ahead and tweet this out and send this out. Are my lights blinking? Y'all see that? Is that kind of distracting to y'all or whatever? And also, how's this light? I got like kind of side face going here. Anyways, let's go ahead and tweet this out and share it on Facebook live this Sunday afternoon with you all. Hopefully you're having a great time. Junior is in the house. What is up, Junior? Thank you for being the first soldier. I need some soldiers, man. I'm being stalked, Junior. I don't know what the hell, bro. And I'm serious, guys. Holy crap. If you've been following my Facebook, I guess, and if you've been following my Twitter, Mr. Charles M. Chill. Ruby C, Bad Nasha, Jamerson, what's up? Charmaine in the house. What's up, Charmaine? Toronto, bro. Oh my God. How do I do? My face is all like side, dude. I'm like half angel, half demon. Oh my God. I got so much to talk to you guys about. Fat Buster. Bro, you need to get that big ass truck over here, man, and watch my back, bro. I literally had the freaking doors barricaded last night, man, like Home Alone. I was prepared for the wet bandits to show back up. All right, let me share this on Facebook, guys. Creepy craziness over here, guys. Shit is gnarly, man. Killer King in the house, man. Eckley, Kripke, what is up? Charlie Price in the house. Ricky Troll, much love out there to Gastonia. It's me, Jake. What is up? That guy and the Chris. That guy, Chris. Much love to you, bro. Representing and Shirley. You're at Walmart, huh? You in hell? Okay. Welcome to hell. Did I just share this post on my Facebook or not yet? I said going live today. Let me go ahead. We are live. And guys, man, it's on and popping. We're going to have a little Q&A with my sister Dawn here shortly. But let me go ahead and delete this other one because you all know that we're going live now. So I'm sorry that I'm sitting here looking down at my phone right now, guys. Shit's crazy, guys. So, man, let's go ahead and get on into it, man. Let's go ahead and give a few shout outs. Let's see who's here, man. Serial killer. God dang, serial killers in the house. I'm getting fucking stalked, man. And I look over, I see everywhere I look, I see serial killers, man. Fuck. Tiffany Silvis in the house. Chelsea Lynn. Maria Trenum in the house. Much love to you, Maria. I got that Wolfie thing on my coffee table. I have to show it to you. Jordan in the house. Much love to you. Jordan, Chrissy. Thank you, guys. All my mods are here today. I guess it's kind of a lazy, boring Sunday, huh? It would be a lazy, boring Sunday for me, guys, man, but I've got some shit going on. Like, fuck. I'm over here, like, looking out the window, ready to see what the hell is going on, man. I can't watch no football, bro. So, anyways, man, let me go ahead and get straight into it, man. Let's hopefully this person is watching, man. Like, guy, man, like, girl. It ain't a guy this time. It's a girl. Like, I am with Erica. I've been with Erica 3 years. At first, let me go ahead and just get into the whole story, guys. So anyways, man, so I'm sitting there playing the video game last night. Erica is, she's working on the bathtub, and it was a little warm in the house, right? So I kind of had the door kind of cracked open, and I'm playing the new Hitman 3. I don't know how many of you guys are playing Hitman 3 right now, how many of you guys are interested in that whole franchise or not. But is this kind of getting on your nerves or something? It's a little distracting to me. Let me cut that off. Christmas is over. The lights are out. Damn it. I got to take those down. That's sad now. That makes me sad. Guys got me an energy drink to kind of keep me boosted up. But, man, quite honestly, man, now that I'm getting into the story and shit, man, I'm looking out my window. Bro, it's so fucking weird. Holy shit, guys. I'm being stalked, man. Mighty Duck Action says stalkers are not cool. Everybody, everybody go ahead and let Felicia, her name Felicia, Chrissy Felicia. Everyone tell Felicia bye. Say bye, Felicia. We don't like that stalking shit. You know, it's okay. I don't mind if you want to ride out and meet up with me. You know what I'm saying? I've met plenty of friends, you know, and followers, what have you, whatever you want to consider yourself, you know, offline, you know, Fat Buster Samurai. He's here. My dude Jerry and his wife Christina. We've met with them. My dude Kevin, he's a moderator. My friend Kim. I've actually cooked fucking hot dogs at Kim's birthday party. You know what I mean? So I have no problem hanging out and meeting people and you know, chilling, whatever, you know. But man, like you can't come in and like enforce any kind of bullshit, man. So anyway, so here's what happens, guys. So like I say, I'm sitting there playing Hitman yesterday, and I'm on this level that I've been dying to fucking play all day, all weekend. It's the mansion level where actually I can go in and investigate a murder while I'm damn killing somebody. It was so awesome. It turned out to be so awesome, but I didn't get to play it yesterday, man. I had the door open because it was a little hot, so I was letting some cool air in, and I'm just sitting there kind of just chilling, playing the game. And I noticed somebody kind of backed up beside Erica's car. It was a female, right? And we kind of almost locked eyes, kind of saw her face. I'm like, well, damn, who the hell is that? I just figured maybe it was the damn the next door neighbors or whatever. Maybe they had some people or Rafa or, you know, like some people, someone in the neighborhood, you know, was kind of just backing up in the area or whatever. And, you know, we're just kind of using our areas as a turnaround, you know, because behind us is kind of junky. No disrespect or whatever, man, but it's kind of a pack rat's dream back behind us. So people, you know, they ride past our house and they're like, where the fuck am I at? You know, every now and again we'll see people turn around and shit like that. And so anyways, man, I just think nothing of it, right? I just leave the door open and I go on to play my game. Like, you know, you're in my TV, I'm playing the game, and the door's like literally like almost right beside me, right? And oh my goodness, guys, man. So like I'm playing the game and all of a sudden I hear, hey. And I'm like, what? And I look over to see if it's Erica at first, because like it's a female's voice. I hear, hey, you know, and I look over and I don't see Erica, you know, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? You know, so I go out to the door and I open the door and it's this, she looks kind of like Hispanic. She looks like a Mexican lady, like in her mid 40s, you know, early 50s probably. And she's sitting at the foot of the porch right there. I've got like a little deck thing set up with some steps, and she's sitting on. She's at the ground. Oh shit, guys! I'm every car that goes by, I'm like, "Woo, girl, you got me fucking scared over here." You know, knock that shit off, man. So anyway, she's like, "Hey," kind of, you know, we're kind of coy, kind of, "Hey." I thought I was like, "Can I help you?" You know, never seen this woman's face before in my life, guys. We're not talking about a follower or a friend or whatever, somebody that I'm friends with on Facebook. Okay, we're not talking about somebody that's commenting on Twitter. You know, I was like, well, what's your Twitter? Like, I was like, who? What's your Facebook? What's your name? She told me her name, and I'm like, it doesn't ring a bell. Normally, dude, I'm really good with faces and names. I'll recognize you a little bit, despite any filters or, you know, us never meeting in person. You know what I mean? I think that I would, you know, I'm pretty good at recognizing people. You know what I mean? Don's in the house. Wow, much love to you, Don. We are going to be having ourselves a Q&A here soon with my sister Dawn. But first, I had to put this crazy shit out, man. Guys, because this is just bananas, man. Just like, holy fuck. So anyways, man, like I'm looking down kind of at her, you know, I'm up on the porch and kind of looking down, can I help you? Hey. And dude, I'm in my freaking damn PJs, man. I'm wearing like my freaking like Fortnite pants and freaking Marilyn Manson shirt, dude. I'm just like, I'm not expecting any kind of company. I'm looking my worst. And I'm like, can I help you? Like, I don't recognize you. Like I say, me and this woman aren't friends on Facebook. We're not followers on Twitter. She said we were, but I tried to type in her name and I couldn't find it. You know what I mean? I did not recognize her face, her name, anything, dude. But she knew me. I was like, well, just who am I? I'm sorry to seem kind of freaked out because like so anyway, so I was like, all right, so anyways, oh wow. All right, so I'm like, she's like, yeah, you changed. You don't do you know? I'm like, I'm sorry, do I know you? And she just kind of smiled and kind of just like looked up at me, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't fucking know you or something like that. And she started to walk away as I was walking back and down, so I was like flipped out. I'm like, yo, man, this is fucking strange. That's what I said, guys. I was like, yo, man, this is fucking strange. And she started to walk away, and she's like, your spirit has changed. Oh my God, guys, like for real, she's like, your spirit has changed. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I slammed the door shut, you know, and then I'm like, fuck, what the fuck? Goddamn, you know. So I'm like, Erica, I run into the back bedroom. Erica, she's working on our bathtub. And I'm like, Erica, I think there's a fan outside. I'm like, I think there's a fan outside. I don't know what the hell to do. She's like, what? I'm like, she said that my spirit and my energy is fucked up or something. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I'm like thinking about it real quick. I go and look out the window, and her car is parked back behind the house, right? And I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, what do I do? So I go ahead, I throw on some jeans, and I throw on a jacket, and I walk outside, and she's still out there. And so I go to talk to her. You know what I mean? Like if it is somebody that knows me or somebody or that wants to talk or whatever, then I mean I'm glad to damn meet and talk or whatever. Just let me know. Maybe try to give me a call or something at first. So, anyways, I walk out there, and it sounds like she's listening to something on the car radio really loud. I couldn't tell if it was music or if it was a podcast or if it was me. I couldn't. I probably would have recognized my own voice, but she was listening to something, and then I just kind of slowly kind of got myself level with the window, but with enough distance. I don't want to just run up on this car, and I don't want to get, I don't know. Yes, a little bit of distance between us, right? And is this light kind of getting you guys a little bit? It's all right. It's like half my face is just. It seems like maybe if I turn this way, I don't know. Feel like I got like the toothpaste thing kind of going on right here. But Angela Andrews, was she ugly? I mean, nah, not really. I mean, for an older kind of, I guess, woman or whatever, just not really. I'm not gonna sit there and call. I mean, be mean or nothing like that. And but no, not really. She was kind of a trimmer fit woman. Kind of had her hair kind of done up and stuff like like I'm sure she wouldn't have a problem finding a guy online, quite honestly. You know what I mean? But so I kind of get up with the window, and I'm just like, hey, and I got her attention, and she rolled down the window, and it was just kind of, I was like, hey, do you know me? I'm sorry if I'm acting awkward, if I feel awkward or whatever, or because like obviously you might know me. Who am I? Who am I? I had to ask her. I'm like, tell me who I am. What's my name? Almost like I woke up from some kind of like born identity thing. Who the fuck am I? Like I'm sitting there playing Hitman and shit, and all of a sudden, just like my whole reality just opens up, and the next thing you know, there's somebody that knows all my past and history and shit. And I don't even know nothing about them. And then we go off on some kind of grand adventure or something. Like, what the fuck is that shit? Excuse my language. So, anyways, man, she's like, unless there's another Charlie or something. And I was like, oh shit. And I was like, well, no, my dad, was the only other Charlie, and he's passed on. And she said she used to watch Dad. She said that we had talked for like 3 years and shit. Oh my goodness, man. So, anyways, I went ahead and invited the woman into the house, guys. Oh my goodness, it was cold out. She offered me a hamburger. I noticed that she had like a rental car, with like out of state tags, or rental company tags. Oh my God, check this out. Right before she got here too, I received a certified letter. Somebody had spent like $10.50 to send me a letter from Georgia, from what's the name? How do you pronounce it again? Colleen, Georgia, or something like that, man. Oh my goodness, guys. And Erica, she's like, here it is right here. I'm not gonna dox nobody, but so we're sitting down, and like I was gonna read this letter on live stream. Out of Carrollton, Georgia. And on the back it's got my address, and it said, I love you on the back of it. I was like, well, maybe it was some kind of platonic, some kind of wolf pack love type thing, you know what I mean? Some wolf blood love. And no, man, she's out for real blood almost, man. Like and like I'm not sitting here trying to do this and humiliate you, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like this woman is kind of like injured soul. Dr. Pepper's says you invited her in. I did. I did. I was like, you know what? You want to come in? Maybe it was cold outside. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I let her in, and she sat down, and I was like, where do you come from? You know, and she said that she came from Georgia. And then I was like, wait a second. I was like, I just got a letter here, certified mail from somebody in Georgia. Was this from you? And she's like, yeah, go ahead and read it. She had me open up this letter that she had mailed me, certified mail. It's right here in my hand, right here. She had me open this letter and read it in front of her. She's like, this is everything that I've wanted to say for so long. Now, mind you, I have never met this woman in my life. I don't recognize the face. Dude, this is why I try to keep my circle small. A lot of times I don't answer back to messages and shit like that, DMs and whatnot, you know. Guys, dude, Dave from Ontario, Canada is dying. Donald Marshall is dying. Dave, that guy Chris says single white female shit. Oh man, cute kitty says congratulations on being an uncle again. Yeah, all that good stuff. So anyways, man, oh man, dude. So she says, this is everything that I've been wanting to say, but haven't been able to say for years, you know. And I said, mind you, I've never met this woman, never seen her face at all. And I'm reading this, hold on, about how we're soulmates, guys. And one of the first things she asked whenever I was like, well, you want to come in for a minute or something, you know? And she was like, Erica, you and Erica, well, y'all still roommates? I'm like, we've been together for about 3 years now. We live together. Oh man. Oh my God. Dude, should I read this out loud? Erica, should I read this on camera?
Maybe
just clips of it. Okay, you're right there. I'm screaming like she's Erica's just on the other side of the curtain. This is a good one, guys. Like, how the hell does this kind of shit happen to me? What in the French? I mean, dude, like only the craziest shit fucking happens to me. Have you ever had a damn a starstruck lover of whom you've never gazed eyes upon bringing you a letter of their undying to love and devotion and how you are spirit mates? I know you are aware of who I am, as well as who I am with you. We are as one. That's how it starts out. That's the very first line, man. Quote unquote, the compliant couple, God ordained from above for this mission to announce and prepare people for the coming of the Lord Jesus Christ. Dude, this sounds fucked up, dude. Like, I really swear, I really feel like she's at the local Walmart right now, man, just fucking clocking up, bro, getting her a fucking pump shotty, and you know, so she went to Dunkin' Donuts first to get her sugar rush. She's gonna, and now she's got a fucking trigger finger. Good holy fucking shit, guys. All right, goes on to add a little bit about her situation. Goes to say that about 3 years ago that we had talked right around the same time that me and Erica started talking, and that Erica blocked her from between Erica and her situation, our preordained love was blocked. Even though if she says if we leave Satan, aka drugs, and spirit spouses, aka fornication, then we can become one again. Dude, it says if I get baptized, I've already been baptized. Like, what the shit? How many times do I gotta fucking get baptized? Is this like rinse and repeat? I guess if you're Southern Baptist, that's quite that's a thing. Let's see here. And then as I am emerging from the water, I am to have the pastor announce and cast out the incubus spirit and cast that spirit down the drain and into hell as the water comes off of my body, off of my slick, sexy preordained body. I'll be slick like a seal. Be gone, evil. Be gone, be gone. Man, holy shit, guys. How far down the rabbit fucking hole, guys? Says Dawn of the Dead. It says, what's worse is you let her in the house. I mean, I was just trying to be a kind person. You know, that's me. I'm just a nice guy. Had no idea that this. Fuck. Fuck. I'm scared for Erica. I'm scared for Erica. It says, oh shit! Holy shit! It says when the spirits when the spirits are cast out of my body and down the drain, they will be released from her body as well because we are one. So if I don't do this thing, then she's gonna potentially be living amongst her own demons. Dude, I swear to God, I keep hearing like doors close, man. She says she has been delivered from her demons, but they still attack her spiritually all the time. I need you and I love you. Your spirit is amazing. When you are meant to be by God, it is bound to happen. Bound has been underlined. Does that mean she's going to bound me the fuck up? She's going to tie me up with rope? Shit. And then, yeah. And then, so what's to make matters is even worse, man, is that, I talked with her and I let her down. I told her, I was like, she was like, there are angels and demons. You do believe in angels and demons, right? You say in your videos, angels and demons. And I'm like, yeah, angels and demons that I know of are on this earth. I went on to some shit, tried to say some shit about this thought that I've been trying to work out about, us and angels. The difference between humans and angels is that the Lord gave man free will. He has given us the mind to make of our own. Do what we want in this world, in this universe. Unlike the angels who are bound by Lord's law to do His bidding. Mountain Mama says, "Holy moly! I just got here. What did I walk in on?" I've got somebody that came to my house and said that we are spirit siblings, that we are one, that I must release the demons from my soul in order for her spirit to find peace. That's just scratching the thumbnail on the rind of this situation. Holy flips. So to make matters worse, I gave her my phone number. I would go on to tell her that, straight up, I was like, Erica's my angel on earth. I said, yes, there are angels and demons on this earth, potentially, and if that's the case, Erica is like my angel on this earth. I told her, I said, me and Erica have been together 3 years. I love her. We're not roommates. We are a couple, and that we are building a future together. And pretty much that we can still be friends. I was like, I didn't want to, because like this person is obviously in a very heightened emotional state right now. Like I don't want to sit there and try to poke fun and or try to make light of this situation. It is very serious indeed, guys. Like this woman is going through some things. She says that she is living with her mother at the moment. That she is fresh off a divorce from her husband of I don't know how many years, but how abusive and stuff it was. Like this woman drove all the way from Georgia, middle of Georgia, to see me. Angela Andrews says, you gave her your number. You can't make this shit up. Okay, so here's what happens. She wanted my number, and I gave it to her. She was like, what's your number? I'm going to go ahead and message you right now. So if I gave her the wrong number, she was going to call me on it right fucking in front of me. What was I supposed to do? Slot King 2021. Thank you so very much, man. I appreciate that. He says, what a fucking nutter. Mary's Place says, I am waiting for his phone to ring. Well, fact of the matter is that I blocked the number. God, dog, like, you know what? Because like I did. Now, at first, I really thought I was like, you know what? I can be your friend. You know what I mean? If you need some help or something, somebody to talk to. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I can be your friend. Yeah, maybe I won't regret giving this woman my number. Ooh, excuse me. Like I gave her my number out of fear of being exposed. You know what I mean? Like, even though I'm also afraid that she's going to go online and be like, here's Charlie's number. But I mean, if she does, then what? All I got to do is just change my fucking number. Just call it Verizon and be like, blah, 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 blah. Change my number, But, like, and I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Maybe it could be a good deed. Maybe I possibly could, help this person out or something. But then she would go on to message some shit, man. She would go on to message me all kinds of shit about how Erica is the succubus. That is Erica. Okay, Erica, succubus spirit just keeps sucking out his juices to keep being alive. I told her, I said I was going to file a police report. I said, I'm in love with Erica. We've been together for 3 years as a couple, not roommates. I'm happy, so please leave me alone. I will file a police report now because I'm afraid for mine and Erica's safety. Like, for real, fucking, like, holy damn dog shit. And then this is when she goes on to say, okay, Erica, succubus spirit, just keep sucking out his juices to keep being alive. Guys, I swear to God, it's right. Oh my God. She thinks that it's Erica. She thinks that it's Erica that is texting her back. After I told her, I was like, stop, please stop. Because then she texted me back talking about if you change your mind, need a lifestyle change, let's do this. And then she decided to stay in a hotel for 3 freaking days. She says right here, staying at so-and-so for 3 nights. So she could be at that hotel room right now watching this whole thing, either accepting the fact, or seething in it. Let me see here. I'm missing a couple of super chats here. I apologize for that. Charles Rowland says, can fix all of your stalker problems for $999.99. Careful with those peeps out there, brother. What's up? Immortal says, how much money she got? I don't know, man. Like, she brought me McDonald's last night. I didn't eat it, but she brought me McDonald's. She sent a message this morning talking about she bought Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast, and she was waiting for me. Needs me. I want you. Need you. I mean, dude, I know I'm sexy as fuck. I know dad bods your back and everything, but damn. No means no. Now, like I say, man, I'm not trying to make too much fun out of this, because overall, at the very root of the situation, you know what I mean? It's a sad issue. It's sad, and it's potentially dangerous. Not only for me, but also for her. You know what I mean? Who the fuck know what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? Like, I told her, I said, just go back home to your family. I said, I understand you have issues. You know what I mean? Go back home. I said, please just stop. I told you nicely that I'm in a happy relationship, and I'm not interested in ending that. I feel for you, but please go home and figure it out with your family. If you show up here again, I'll have to call the police and file a report. Oh, Charlie's about to call the police again. Oh, Charlie punching up. Whatever. Then she goes on to talk shit. Oh, that's kind of contradictory. You did give me your number, because she fucking asked for it. I felt like one of them dates in the club, where you get pushed up against the wall and kind of, you got to give them a little kiss and stuff and give them the number just to get the fuck away or something. I was actually intimidated. And it was really, dude, you can sit there and laugh all you want, say, oh, that's a woman, man. She's, and she's probably, dude, she's literally probably 5'3", 5'3", 100 pounds. She was kind of a smaller woman, It ain't about size, you know what I'm saying, as much as it is stature. That woman can go and be like, oh, he raped me. She can go around and turn and do just like same thing that fucking Michael had my sisters do to me. You know what I mean? Except this time, except this one, she's gonna run and call the cops. She's gonna try to do something fucking, but you cut, oh my god, so just crazy ass shit, man. And that's when I went on to tell her again, I'm in love with her, and I will be calling the police. And that's when she kept going on. That's when she decided, what? Oh, this isn't you, Charlie. This isn't you talking. This is those ain't your words. I am waiting for the real you to come through. I'm still here. And so eventually I was just like, you know what? Blocked. You know what I mean? So any messages that are coming through, any phone calls, you're gonna go straight to you have been blocked. Whatever the message is, to let her know, and if she's watching this right now, like hopefully you get your answer, like, man, like what in the fuck? And like she's been watching the videos. It's not like she doesn't know what's been going on with my life. Because damn, she talked about the car. She was like, "Oh, do you got a new car?" And I'm like, "No, it's the same one." She's like, "Oh, this one looks off-white. This one looks beige. Your other one looks white in the videos." So I'm like, you watch the videos, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Gina Satilli fam, thank you so much, sweetheart. Mwah, right there to you. I appreciate the positive vibrations, man. I need it, dude. I seriously, dude. Like, the cats had me up last night. I got me some energy drinks, and I stayed up until after midnight, and that's late for me. Normally, I'm in bed by damn 8 o'clock on the weekdays and shit. 8 o'clock, man. And every movement, man, from the cats, I'm heads darting, and just got the fucking thought in my head, I'm just waking up in the middle of the night with this damn woman with a knife over me, breathing really heavy, and then lets out like a fucking shriek. Ah! Fucking banshee kills me, dude. Just, oh my God. Or even worse, fucking Erica. You know what I'm saying? If she fucking, shoots Erica or something, like what in the fuck, man? I would feel like that was my fault. Johnny Lingo, what's up, brother? Says, holy cow, that's crazy. Like, man. Crazy as hell, dude. And like I said, this isn't somebody that I was damn talking to. That Slot King 2021. Thank you so very much, brother. I'm off, dude. Get in touch with Michael and Bridget. Nah, I'm not really involved with them right now. I'm not interested in all that. I appreciate that, but the whole thing with Michael and Bridget, maybe I'll go back to Michael in like another year or so or something, see how he's doing. You know what I mean? But as long as he's still, throwing family members out under the bus and shit like that, regardless of whether Doug did it or not, who gives a fuck about blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? You just don't fucking do that to family and friends for fucking entertainment, for views, for your own benefit. Don't make a fuck, so just like with this woman, I'm scared of my safety around my brother too. Like, this woman, she might try some shit on me. Michael definitely will try some shit on me. You know what I mean? So there's really no need for me to try to get in touch with anybody that is going to do any kind of damage to my life. Like I've been doing so well. So I was just thinking, man, I've been doing so damn well lately. Working, doing my thing, I'm just sitting there playing fucking Hitman. I ain't even making videos. I've been kicked back on the videos, you know what I mean? and man, shit just still finds its way to me now. It's either one of three. I mean, I don't know, one of two at least. It's either this person is, a follower, a fan, an angel, and a demon has been following me around for as long as she has, that she claims or whatever, just in the background and shit, and it's just a little delusional, and wants thinks that something is going to happen there, which is scary enough as it is right there. Or two, and this is me now. This is how far I trust Michael. You know, two, it could be Michael. Michael could have paid this person, paid some damn crackhead to ride up here and make some fucking story up. Rent him a car. Let's see if Charlie will take the bait and screw this bitch. And cheat on Erica. With some fan that's ready to throw it on him. Or three, it could be somebody that just here recently has been following and stuff, and maybe they go around scamming fuckers like that. And maybe she's gonna try and get me. Thought maybe she'd get me to come to the hotel. She told me where the hotel was. Try to get me to come to the hotel. Blackmail me. Go threaten to turn around and tell Erica everything if I don't start fucking paying her or something. Eight Production says Mike would go that low. Honestly, Ice Wallow says I don't think Mike would do that. I mean, hey, dude. Like I said, I watched it again a little bit the other today. I wanted to actually hear Doug talking shit to the kid for telling the kid to shut up or something. I wanted to hear that, and so I clicked on it again, and a video that took me back to like the live stream with Michael, some girl, and Isaac. And I got to be honest with you, it kind of hurt me a little bit sitting there watching and seeing Michael's like smirk and how satisfied and stuff he was with himself for what they were doing, the Doug and shit. Regardless whether it's true or fucking not, like I say, I wasn't there. I don't know what the fuck happened. But regardless whether it's true or fucking not, you just don't do that shit to family and friends. Michael has always been the type to say, oh, family first, family first, family first. You damn right when it comes to the internet drama. Family's always the first to get thrown under the fucking bus. You know what I'm saying? You just don't do that shit. Take it for what you want. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I had that beef with Bridget, and I posted Bridget's mugshot on Facebook and Twitter the other day because they posted a damn fake mugshot of Doug. I'm not going to say she posted, whether it was fake or not, which it was fake, but whether it was or not, she still posted a mugshot of her own fucking father and was like, he got arrested. Like you got all these millions and you can do whatever the fuck you want. Every 4 days you come out with a video. It could be about anything, you know what I'm saying? And it's got to be about trashing your father, about family. Slot King 2021, thank you, brother. Angels cure demons. You only have one family, dude. And I think that demons got a hold of my family. I think Isaac is definitely an evil demon-esque motherfucker. Like Erica was saying earlier, we were talking about, angels and demons and good and evil and shit like that. And she believes, I said, well, what happens? Because she said something like she doesn't believe that like serial killers and truly evil fuckers go that she doesn't believe that they transcend further, and that they have spirits. In fact, thank you, Miss Gina Satilli Fancies. Keep doing you. You're doing so good. I appreciate that, and I definitely am going to continue doing me because, man, I can feel it. I sense it. I'm there, man. I'm like, we are doing really, really, really well, man, and I'm definitely keeping it up. But Erica says something like she doesn't believe that demons and spirits. David Falls, thank you, brother, says your brother is a demon, Charlie. Well, I don't know if Michael's a demon because, like, I've seen really good, and I can look in Michael's eyes, and I can still see, a heart. You know what I mean? I can still see that there's something there, but I really don't feel like that's anything that we're going to be able to reach through heartfelt reason or words, quite frankly. Michael is a man that has been absorbed by money and material possessions and items. And even more so than that, he's the fame, like the adulation, you know what I mean? The following. I was thinking the other day, like clout. Everybody talks about clout. You know what I mean? Like, it's clout is almost like money. It's currency for the internet. Like clout isn't real. You know what I mean? You can't sit there and go buy a fucking cheeseburger with it physically. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's a very real thing. This internet attention, this fame, this what have you. It's kind of hard to label it, but it is very much real, and it's a very powerful thing. It changes people, you know what I mean? And Michael is there, you know, he really is there, and it's sad because, like I say, you know, like I've seen Michael cry, you know what I mean? I've I've watched Michael, be self-conscious. You know what I mean? I've watched him, want to be with the girl. You know what I mean? I've watched him want to win the game. You know what I mean? I've watched him, be happy when he can give. I'll never forget the time that Michael gave me that PS4 back in 2014, I think Christmas of 2014. I was staying with Jennifer and Jamie watching the boys back then, and Michael bought me a fucking PlayStation 4, completely unexpected, dude. I had no fucking clue. I thought it was gonna be like a laptop or something like that, quite honestly. And man, like I opened that thing up, and like the pure happiness and joy of Michael's face, he was like, "Yeah, I was able to give that to my brother." I didn't see any gloating in it at all. And quite honestly, like I had just came into the picture. Like I had never really received anything. That was the first thing that I actually received, as kind of a back end angry grandpa gift. You know what I mean? Something that came from the channel. As you all knew. How many of you guys fell in love with Michael back in those days? Whenever he was living in that the first 2-story house that he had, and it was still, he was still humble. They were still riding around in their little Toyota. But I'm not, like I'm not gonna get hung up on that. You know what I mean? But Michael's not exactly a demon. He's controlled. He's surrounded by evil. It's your surroundings. It's what you feed grows. Edgar Garcia says Chief Vodka is in the chat. I like that. I saw the other day somebody has been calling him Cheap Vodka. Yeah, okay. So there goes their thing. We have our own reasons staying away from Gas Mob. Sounds like you're getting a little too damn big, and Isaac's kind of shooing your ass on the way. He's like, you don't fuck around with my community. These are my boys. So look, now Chief and Haley are gonna try to come over here and get fucking Wolfpack. Oh my god, what the fuck is up with YouTube and the internet? You are all a bunch of fucking losers. Y'all will be the next ones at my fucking house knocking on the door with Haley on her, with Haley up against the wall, bouncing her ass. Oh my god. Once guest mob, always guest mob, bro. Y'all ain't welcome around here. So, especially, anybody that can sit back and throw those shots, and dox these people and talk all this shit, and have so much fun about it. That's what I was talking about with Michael, like it hurt my heart, what I'm saying, to sit there and see that kind of, that glint of joy in his eyes, what I'm saying, while they're sitting there destroying Doug. While they're just fucking tearing him down and just labeling him everything under the fucking sun. And man, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Chief, you better watch what you say over there, buddy. You're going to have Isaac after your ass. I see a potential war coming. I knew it was coming. Isaac has yet to go live on the situation, but it's going to be a wrap whenever he does, whatever that means. So I feel sorry for you guys, but I got to say, you get what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? You lay down with pigs, you're going to get a little stinky. And I got to tell you, man, you know what's coming for you, brother, because y'all have already played the games against Dougie and everybody else. So karma is a bitch. Haley Karma, fuck you. Cheap Vodka, fuck you. I hope 10 pizzas get delivered to your house tonight. Nobody gives a shit about you guys whatsoever. Honestly, bro. Like I said, that's what gets me, man. Nothing but evil pieces of shit are gonna sit there and participate in that kind of garbage. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want those kind of people on my side. I want somebody that's gonna stand up for what they believe in. Somebody that's not going to sit there and call somebody, show somebody's dead mother's pictures on the internet, call people's wives whores and their child's this. I mean, I was there. I've done it. Dude, you're looking at the poster boy for what, Clout Chaser? Now, granted, I had a shit ton of fucking followers and etc. just dropped right there in my hand. You know what I mean? Like, I still did all I could to try and get what I could. Man, I was gaining subscribers so fucking fast. Man, I used to have damn YouTube channels dedicated to my subscriber count. Fuckers would come out daily and be like, Charlie Chill is at this. Yesterday he was at this. Let's go ahead and just refresh right now. Holy crap, Charlie's already got 5 more followers. You know what I mean? I was doing everything I could to try and expand and grow my channel as fast as I could. And that was kind of my downfall. And y'all saw me, man, with my purple hair and my red hair and my green hair. And I'm eating the chilies and I'm eating crickets and bullshit, you know, and but I really did bring a lot different, something different to the table for you guys. You know, I brought a lot of truth and reality. You know, so many people out there that on the YouTube, you know, they try to build themselves up. They really believe that they're these big badasses, you know, and they start trying to build these strong characters and stuff. You know, I would come to you guys about my regrets, and I admit all the times that I screwed up. You know what I mean? And I tell y'all regretful, dumb stories, you know, that make me cringe now because I've grown, you know, as I look back on those situations as a grown man and as a different person. And I was like, fuck, you know what I mean? But just that kind of raw reality, you know what I mean? And acceptance and openness, you know what I mean? That so many of you guys have learned to love about me. Unfortunately, you know, that's what caused this woman to come to my house. She told me yesterday, that was one of the reasons that I'm so open and honest about everything. Unlike any other man that she's ever known or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Luke Garza says you were the Dennis Rodman of YouTube. I mean, you know, like, seriously, bro. Like, but I was putting it all out there, and I gave you guys my all, honestly, dude. And unfortunately, that was kind of what I gave everybody the tools to bring me down, man, and myself, man. Rhode Island says Isaac is the biggest leech off of Michael. Well, we know that. Everybody knows that. Isaac doesn't work to pay his own bills or anything. You know, he's in debt, you know, with, you know, cars, homes, and oh my God. I saw something that was so awesome. What was it yesterday? Who is it? Faulted Wolf on Twitter was talking with who was he talking with? Oh man. He was talking with one of them. They were going off on Isaac, and Isaac was talking here about how he retweeted his own post talking about the landlord and how the landlord was going to lose and this, that, and the third, you know, still trying to justify the fact of why he hasn't paid his bills, you know, why he's so far behind and shit. And Faulted Wolf had kind of put himself in those shoes and was like, man, I've been there. You know, I'm a couple bucks behind right now with the landlord, and I'm so embarrassed about it. You know, that, you know, and I'm so nervous. I'm so trying to figure out what to do so I can come up with the money and take care of my freaking rent. And, you know, and I just, you know, he brought up the self-doubt, you know, and that insecurities and that just kind of, you know, bad feeling you get when you're behind on shit, you know. And Isaac doesn't have that, you know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, damn, man, I need to knuckle up. I need to get this bill paid. I need to do this, that, and the third. You know, he's like, ha ha, I'm getting over on him, you know, and trying to make up bullshit of the why he's winning. Guys, like, it is like the worst reality ever. And then, you know, like him and Michael are like that. You know what I mean? Like him and Michael have been through so fucking much bullshit, you know what I'm saying, that like I say, if they were ever to blow up, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know. Isaac obviously would not win because all of Isaac's followers are Michael's, you know. So if it did come to split, you know, and Isaac did have all kinds of shit on Michael, you know, he'd fling at him and then Michael would fling back at Isaac, you know what I mean? Most of Isaac's following would go ahead and just dump him anyway, you know, because Michael would be like, oh, Michael would gaslight you, you know. Oh, I had a dream last night that Grandpa said everyone should hate Isaac now, you know, and then Guess Ma would pretty much be obliterated, you know what I mean? But Michael's afraid of whatever could happen, you know. That, or Michael is just an evil son of a bitch, and his spirit will not continue on. You know, like I was saying earlier with Erica, she believes that, you know, these evil beings, that they don't have spirits, you know. They're almost creations of the fold, I guess, as it were, you know. With darkness comes with light comes darkness, you know. So while, you know, darkness is while light is being created and creating, you know, more life, you know, there is also life being created in that dark as well, under the scene, and that is where these evil energies come from and reside probably within human beings and within human vessels. You know what I mean? Isaac, Michael, evil energies residing within a human vessel. And once this human vessel passes along, that evil energy just absorbs back into the shadows until, a new vessel is born, slinks its way to the local hospital. Poof, pops in. Better watch my back. I mean, whatever. I don't take this YouTube shit that damn seriously. Not like you and cheap vodka. So, and apparently y'all better watch y'all's backs. If you're over here talking about Isaac made me do it, Isaac controlled my head. That's what they're in here in the chat saying right now, Isaac. Go to the live chat and go up and see what cheap vodka had to say. Bradley Fletcher, thank you so very much. Says Charlie, what's up? Oh, not much. Just talking about stalkers and stuff. And we're going to be giving my sister Dawn a call here soon. But man, don't you know I'm kind of on a roll right now? I'm going to get to you, Dawn. I love you, definitely. But a lot of shit going on right now. And now I got threatened by Haley Karma, Miss Pimply Booty. Let's go ahead and see what she had. You better watch your back. Dude, like, there are some straight up freaking fools on the internet, bro. Like, I swear to God, you don't really realize until you step back, until you're really no longer, involved as involved with the YouTube scene as these clowns are, and like as I was. And oh my God, man, like you really see what all, I mean, it really is like all these people that are making these nickels and dimes off of YouTube are pretty much just parasites, doing everything that they can to do as little as they can. Isn't that kind of weird? Isn't it kind of crazy, doing everything that they can to do as little as they can? But that's like the American dream, right? Like doing as little as possible to getting the most out of it, right? So that's understandable. Haley and cheap vodka, living the American dream. Here's to you, pimply butt. I'll watch my back. Hey, but I'll tell you what, man. If you come to my house, I'm calling the cops. Just like I told my stalker chick, man, and she wants to blow me, and I'm calling the cops. I'm sorry, that's dirty. But this chick wants a romantic thing, and I'm like, no, I'll call the cops. So what do you think I'm going to do about somebody that wants to come and shove something up my butt, perhaps? Wants to come beat me up. I can see cheap vodka right now. I'm getting dressed, baby. I'm getting my car keys. Like I say, y'all ain't got to worry about me. Y'all need to worry about Guest Mob now. Apparently you did something to piss him off. You know what I mean? And he's not going to be so happy with y'all in here trying to say he brainwashed us. You know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's going to get on y'all's asses. Y'all played the tricks. Y'all seen it happen. It's going to happen to y'all too. Rhode Island. Isaac's so fat he can't get out of the house. All talking fast food. Risberger says, Mr. Charlie, careful with Isaac and his scam tactics. That's what I say. I wouldn't be surprised if Isaac and Michael had damn cons, some damn streetwalker from Philly into coming down here and acting like she was an angel. You just don't know. You don't know what these crazy ass people, like, they're sitting there trying. Haley and Chief right there, they was trying to scam nude photos out of Albert Dandridge, out of Big Albert, out of Tina's son Albert. They were trying to get wiener pics. RJ's Journey. Wow, $20. Thank you, sir. F the haters, Charlie. Go get yourself a pizza. We'll definitely get us a pizza. We'll get that money in February. Make sure we get us a pizza from RJ's Journey. On RJ's Journey. What's your favorite kind of pizza, RJ? I got to take a leak and get me another one of these bad boys real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, man. Oh, man. sister Dawn, like, hey, we still got a Q&A to do. But man, I just like it. I'm getting threatened by slob trolls. Because whether they're they're always slob trolling me. Ooh, I'm peeing on the porcelain like a ninja. That's how a ninja pees. That's how Sam Fisher pees. Sam Fisher pees against the porcelain. You don't even hear it. Oh God, I thought I heard somebody. Okay, so anyways, man. Yeah, so I mean that's about where I'm standing right now. I don't know if this woman has come back or not. You know, like I said, I threatened to call the police and file a report. And I mean, if she shows up, you know, if you show up, if you're watching, I will be forced to call the police. You know, I've tried to be nice. You know, I've tried to be a friend. You know, and all that is apparently that is done is you know, it's definitely not deterred you, you know, so I'll have to take matters a step up, you know, and that does not involve me getting physical. I am a grown man. I, you know, choose not to get physical anymore in this life. There's no need to. Well, I mean, there is. Like, if somebody were to slap Erica, I might be like, ah! You know, I might go all kitty scratches on them, but, um, you know, I'm not gonna sit there and damn instigate fights and you know, bring people, you know, invite people over, pull up or shut up. You know, what kind of dumb shit is that? You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm not gonna put my family at risk, you know, over stupid ass YouTube drama. You know what I mean? And yeah, you know, unlike you know my previous self, there was a time before I was like, I invite you. Come on over here. I'll put your wife in my bed and fuck you up. That was, oh my God. Horrible, horrible shit. You know, I look back at that shit and it was just bad. Yeah, let's see. RJ's journey says he's a simple man. What kind of, I'm just a simple man, simple pizza person. All right, oh, let's close this. He says pepperoni or sausage and pepperoni or Hawaiian pizza. Pepperoni or pepperoni and sausage. I'll do the sausage and pepperoni. I'm not so much of a Hawaiian pizza guy anymore. When I first tried it, you know, it kind of my eyes turned to the size of pineapples. But other than that, yeah, I damn. Chris, did you hide that? Chris hid the comment. Shit. Chris is like, if you're gonna cuss just for the all right, oh, so that's what he's doing. Okay, he's just spamming shit. Okay. All right, fuck yeah. Miss Cottywomple in the house. Wow, much love to you, Rebecca, right there. Hopefully you're having a safe trip home. And yes, I'm alive. Hopefully, thank God Erica's still alive. I'm not worried about myself right now. Shit, I'm not worried about myself right now. I'm worried about Miss Erica, bro. Like, this woman at any point can just come up and be like, blickety, blickety, black, you know? And then that's it. Because I told Erica earlier, I was like, if she comes back, then you go out and say something to her. And then right after I thought that, all I saw was like, click, 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 click. That girl come out, fuck you, Erica, and like pulls out like a nail file and like hits Erica in the vein right here in the jugular. And then, man, I get really fatalist at night. I'll be having thoughts like that. And I'm like, stop it, Charlie. Like I'll have a thought about Erica dying or something, and I'm sad. And I'm like, now why? Why are you gonna think about Erica falling off that, like we're off the fucking cliff or something? And how horrible that would be to your life. Yeah, I get you. I get you, Chris. I understand what you're doing. I had to look a couple times to see what it was. But ooh, camera. Can you see me? Is it focusing on something? Is there somebody else in the room with me? Oh God. Somebody else in the room with me? Oh my goodness. So anyways, we got to figure out something. I don't know if this what's going to happen if this person is just going to go back home and, try to live a normal life, or if they're going to continue with this bullshit, with this delusion, that so many other people stuck, living internet lives, have succumbed to, and yeah, I'm not one of those people. I'm more real than all that bullshit. So anyways, let's see here, guys. So that's on that stalker situation, man. Really crazy, bro. Like I said, once you start talking about heaven and hell and spirits and shit like that, it's quite interesting. Kind of starts to put a trickle, I guess, as it were, up my spine. So anyways, guys, I'm about to call my sister. About to call on my sister. She gonna come out there and whoop that ass, bro. My sister Dawn. All green blood in her, no sharp blood. None of my mama's side. She's got whatever, I forget her mom's maiden name, whatever. My dad's daughter. And yeah, she looks a lot like the female green side, man. She fucking, man, she would have came over, she would pick this damn Felicia up and be like, bye, Felicia, and just kind of cracked her over her leg like a damn Cadbury egg, and then just kind of just let the insides just ooze out. Are you there, Dawn? Are you here with us, Dawn? So I can call you? Dawn said that she was just going to be riding around. Back road country pimping. Chilling on a dirt road. Hot meat on the stereo. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just call you on Messenger, I guess. I gave you my number, but you can either call me on my number or we can talk on Messenger. However, we can do whatever you like. And we're going to have a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions that you may have for me, Dawn, or even Erica, she's kind of out there in the living room kind of doing her thing. Perhaps maybe we can throw her into the bag of nuts, as it were, as well. So Dawn, let me know where you are. Says I'm good. Yep. All right, let's go ahead. And she says she good. Let's call my sister Dawn. Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. Hold on. Dog nipples. All right, so that didn't work out quite as expected. Did I have you on mute or something like that? Or what is that? There you go, laid back, swerving like I'm George. You knew like I did not know the next fucking line. I was just like, do, 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 do. All right, Don. All right. Well, send me your number on Messenger, because I don't think. Hold on. You might have done send it to me, but it's up there. All right, I got you. All right, let me see this. I'm gonna copy the number. We're gonna go ahead and add you to my contacts real quick. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to change my phone number soon. I'm sure Isaac would pay a pretty penny to get my phone number from. I would have to think that if they did pay for this woman to come up here and try and seduce me, that they would have already had my number plastered on Twitter by now, which ain't the case. So, Dawn. All right, so let's go ahead and call you, Dawn. Can you hear? Can you guys hear?
Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm on a live stream right now. What you doing?
Riding down the road?
Can you guys hear? Desi Montoni says, "Spill the beans, Charlie." The NHB says, "You're fake. You don't know what you did to your family. Shame on you and shame on you." Yeah, I don't know what I did to my family because it's made up bullshit. I've never seen so many people get so offended over fake ass fucking make believe shit. So, and also, you know what I'm saying? I talked to my sister Jennifer. I talked to my mom. I still talk to my cousins. I still talk to my aunts. I still talk to my sister Dawn. So it's not really family. It's really Michael. You won't forget over what you won't get over what you feel like Michael did to me. Does that sound about right, Dawn?
Yeah.
I don't think that the family hates me, huh? What do you think?
I don't know.
What is? Yeah. I guess you really can't speak on. They probably do hate me. I'm sure they do hate. Well, I mean, obviously they hate me. They don't. You don't do something like you don't do this kind of shit to somebody that you love. You know. So let's see. Mike Duke says I need to record the next time that stalker chick comes up. What do you think about this situation?
That shit's crazy.
I mean, like I'm not. It's not that I'm not used to it because like when I lived with Dad, there would be people that would show up at the house. And when Dad, I remember the very first time that I had to deal with a fan at Dad's house or whatever, I cussed the guys out. I told them get the fuck out of here. And I said if I ever see you get around this road again, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. At first I said if I see you around here again, I'm gonna kick your ass. And the guy was like, "What'd you say?" And I repeated myself. I said if I see you around here again, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. And then I went back inside. They were like, "All right, man, sorry, damn, you know." And then I went back in the house and I got talked to by Dad. Dad was like, "All right, now Charlie, that was too rough." Like, like he brought me there to kind of watch the boys and also run off, any unwanted visitors or whatnot. But I had to learn how to do it. So, you know, over time I learned to be nice, but kind of forceful. And that's just one of the things that you got to kind of put up with, I guess, if you want to try, if you're going to be a public personality.
Yeah.
Your address is going to get out there. There's going to be somebody that might find themselves drawn a little too close to you. That might end up finding themselves on the wrong side of delusion. Or whatever. And so I guess I got to take the good with the bad because I love all everybody that watches and that comments and everybody wanting to know things. I really enjoy it a lot. So Luke Garza says, give the girl a Q&A. It would be good content. Well, what do you want to know, Luke Garza? Somebody give Miss Dawn here a question. The real life Homer Simpson says dough. Oh shit. All right. Ooh. Well, I mean, this one is a question. I mean, I don't really know how we're going to be able to answer it. But you see Mr. Mickle right here says, how come Mike doesn't build a relationship with his sister Dawn? So is that a question, do you think, for you? What do you feel? It's like people have asked before and go ahead and expand on your relationship with Michael and why you think maybe perhaps it hasn't gone anywhere.
I don't know. There's never been one. There probably won't ever be one.
Right. Never has been one.
Never has been. Never reached out. Never will.
Right.
Well,
You
I
know.
have reached out, but
Right. Now, when you reached out, who'd you reach out to when Dad passed? Did you message Michael?
I reached out to all of them.
Now I know that me and you talked.
I reached out to Kim, Jennifer, Bridget, Michael.
Now, can you guys hear Dawn well? Because she just said that she reached out to all of us: Michael, Kimberly, Jennifer, and nothing from none of them.
Nothing.
Well, you know that they're all one entity. They're all controlled by Michael, right?
Yeah.
Jennifer's a little different. Things have kind of changed. Jennifer is kind of maturing a little bit now that she is. It seems like she's been working, and the boys are older and stuff. And like, I don't know. Jennifer needs help. And I don't mean that. I don't mean emotional help or mental help. I mean, she almost physically needs help with them damn boys. Like, they're such a pain in the ass on her. You know what I mean? That they're sucking the joy and shit out of her life. She just needs somebody to talk to. And I found out here recently, that she was telling a troll all of the business and shit that was getting back to me, from somebody she thought was a friend and shit. Um, but shit like that, I guess you got to worry about a little bit, and Michael does, you know what I mean? And he keeps Jennifer and everybody like on a strict, leash. Don't talk to Don or Charlie unless I say you can. Which Jennifer has kind of broke the rules maybe a little bit there. We kind of message on Facebook, through Erica's messenger. Did I just fucking see somebody? Hold on. Oh my god, I didn't. Oh, I thought I saw the fuck. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So I don't know. Jennifer's coming around a little bit. You know what I mean? So who knows? Yeah, like I can expand upon that and tell you, or at least speculate. In my opinion, is that Michael's a guarded person. He doesn't let anybody in. And I will tell you, here I am spilling the tea, bro. I'm drinking the fuck out of it. Um, at Dad's memorial, whenever they flew me back down because they had to have me down there in order for me to sign the paperwork to have Dad cremated. If that didn't happen, Dad was not going to be able to be cremated. And so Michael would go on to tell everybody that's the only reason that me and him had mended our relationship after Dad was passed, was so that he can get the paperwork signed off on Dad's cremation. How horrible is that? If it wasn't for that, they wouldn't have had any intentions of me being there at the memorial. Let alone when Dad passed. Um, so I remember at the memorial, I was like, well, what about Dawn? I was like, should we? Should maybe invite Dawn, or should we give her some of the remains or whatever? And I remember that Kimberly was at the top of the porch or at the top of Michael's stairs, because he has a second story, guys, you all know that looks down over the living room. And Kimberly came over the banister and she was like, fuck her, screw Dawn. She only comes around when she wants money. And yeah, Kimberly and Michael, and they were like, yeah, fuck that. I won't say Jennifer. I can't remember for a fact, but I do remember that Kimberly exploded after I asked about, potentially, passing down some of the cremated remains, or to you, or whether you should have been there to sign the paperwork. Apparently, you did not technically have to be there because you were, I don't know. However, that worked out. I guess maybe you hadn't been in Dad's life. You weren't legally his child or something. I don't know.
By law, wasn't.
Right. So yeah. Right. So you didn't have to be there, but I didn't know, and I asked a question, and then Kimberly exploded, down over the top banister, that that all you wanted was money and shit, and that I really do believe is Michael's concern. You know what I mean? Michael wants to have, like, just like he said about me on the Russell Hantz interview, was that Charlie wants to be the one to make all the money, but don't you know it is reversed? Quite frankly, Michael is the one that has all the money and is doling it out little by little. I'll buy you this. I'll take care of that for you, but I'm the collector. You know, and he is afraid of anybody to potentially come in and take anything from him.
I don't want shit.
When all when all we we want is a relationship. He has that same shit with me. I'm sure that's his biggest damn reservation with me, is that Charlie wants the money. Charlie, and that was the very first. That was what he said to the Russell Hantz. I don't know if you know who that is. He was on Survivor. God, I wish I could interview with that guy. Damn it! Now that I've watched him on Survivor like 3 fucking times. Yeah, but he would ask, how come you and Charlie, yada yada, and he would go on to say Charlie wants all the money, and it just shows that that's what Michael's concerned about. He's afraid that somebody's going to come in and put their hands in his pocketbook.
Yeah.
And it's horrible. I mean, it's just, to the point where he cast aside friends and family, and if he can't control you, then he'll condemn you, So let's see here. Edgar Garcia says, Don, did you ever spend time with AGP?
I did.
Yeah. So go ahead and tell them about your time with AGP.
It was about a week.
1 week, yeah.
No, something like that.
1 week out of your whole life, huh?
That I can remember, yeah.
So dad, when did dad leave? You were what, like 6 months old or so?
Yeah.
And dad had his issues with drinking and stuff. Much love you, dad, but not calling you out, but we're not going to sugarcoat it neither.
Right.
And him and your mom had issues, and he ended up leaving, right?
Right.
And then what? So like when you said, well, I don't know. I don't want to get too invasive, you know what I'm saying, with you, we don't
Yeah.
like
I don't. I don't remember nothing. All I know is I spent a week with all y'all. It wasn't just
yeah,
me. I spent a week
right.
with all y'all. I don't
We spent you
remember
spent
nothing.
that week. You were like what? You were like 11. I think you said you were what, 11 when you found out that dad was potentially your dad or so.
Well, I thought that I was adopted. I didn't know nothing about it until I was 18.
Till you were 18, and what? That's when you got a letter from my mom or my grandma.
Yeah, your mom.
My mom. So my mom
She
reached
reached out
out
to my mom.
when you turned 18.
Yep.
My mom found out where you were. I think she found out through my. She says that she found out through Grandma Green, Dad's mom. I guess where you had been, and you've been living there all your life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your whole damn life. So yeah, you didn't even know that Dad was your dad until you were 18.
Yep.
Wow. And then you came for that 1 week, and then that was it. And
Yep.
when was that week? That was what, in like November
Halloween.
or
Halloween. It was.
Halloween.
It was my baby's first Halloween.
And so you actually, like, you spent Halloween with us?
Yep.
Did we go to Pizza Hut?
I don't
You
remember.
don't remember much about?
I don't remember much
Was
about it.
was there any highlight, to that week for you and Dad? Anything that you look back and you remember the most?
Yeah, I remember me and him rode off quite a few times by ourselves.
Yeah.
And we just talked and we would laugh and we would cry and a lot of things that
Aw.
he said would just stick to me. And
Yeah. That was Dad. He kind of Dad held what I would call rolling court. You know what I mean? Like whenever he really had something to talk to me about or whatever, or really any of his kids, anything really important, that didn't necessarily entail yelling and punishment, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something to help us learn little lessons on in life and shit. I mean, different times I would call it rolling court. And he would take us out for a ride, pretty much like with you. And we'd talk. Definitely, just like you say. That was Dad's thing. He had to drive. He had to be riding around. It was almost like he had to have other shit to kind of to occupy his mind while he was working up the way to talk to you or something, like I don't know.
he was very excited to have his first grandchild.
Oh, definitely, I'm sure. That was back in what, 1997?
Seven. Kayla was about a month old.
Shoot, yeah, Dad.
And
Dad was a
then
young
he was
grandpa.
going to, he had
97.
gone, I think, to get old.
Okay, you're breaking up on me a little bit out here. You see that Dad was 40, a 47-year-old grandpa.
And go or something.
So yeah, let's see here. Yeah, so I think, yeah, you just answered juniors. He said, "What was your favorite memory with AGP?" So pretty much, yeah, that was you just like that one-on-one time riding around and just getting to know each other, huh? And that's so much more. That's so much more, to it than just like going to the movies and watching a movie together, or to the zoo or something. Actually, talking and getting to know one another. It's
Right, because it was new to me.
new to you, huh? And I'm sure it was new to Dad too. Like, holy crap, I'll never forget whenever Mom told him that she found you. Because, like I said, we had heard Dad talk about you a few times, not often, but we knew it was a sore spot for him. You know what I mean? But we knew that you existed, and we knew that Dad cared about you a lot. and that the thought of you would make him emotional. Not to bring up Dawn. Don't bring up his other daughter because you know what I mean. He'll get sad. He'll get angry. He'll get both. And yeah, man, I remember that. I remember that one. I could have swore it was. I could have swore it was. Christmas, but no, it was his birthday. Because if you showed up for Halloween, then his birthday is on the 16th. So just a few weeks later, you would show up. But on his birthday, Mom gave him a card that said, I think it was a letter from you, maybe, or something.
I want to say he had called me or something.
She said, I found your daughter. Here's the address. Here's her number. All that shit, and we were all just completely blown away, guys. Like, Dad had no inkling. We thought that Mom was going to get him some other damn bullshit pair of socks or some suspenders or another belt or some shit, you know what I mean? And here she is with an extremely thoughtful gift, Floored Dad, completely floored him. And yeah, I guess probably by a couple hours later, y'all probably talking. That was it. We can go out and do what we want. The day's over. Fuck y'all. Get out of my goddamn face. I got to call my daughter. I mean, but just imagine. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, just imagine, guys, if y'all are in that position, just imagine how Dad felt when, you're like, holy shit. He went from thinking he was going to, yeah, what is this shit? Thank you very much, dumbass. How much you spend on this goddamn $4? You know what I'm saying? Probably playing some stupid shit with Mama. And then he opens it up and he's like, you can just imagine his heart just fucking, dude, that would have fucking damn near killed me. All right, let's see here. Says, we're not really getting many questions here. Everybody's just really listening. I hear Mike Duke says, Dawn, what's your favorite food?
What is my favorite food?
Right. What do you like to munch on? Or, well, not munch. That's different, right? Munchies and food is two different things. What's your favorite munchie food? First off, munchie. We'll go ahead and compartmentalize. We won't just narrow it down to just one thing.
Do what now?
I said, what's your favorite munchie food? We'll split it up a little bit.
I really don't have a favorite munchie food.
You got a good movie you've been waiting to watch all year. You know what I mean? You got you some popcorn. Well, no, I got to. Damn it.
My favorite show to watch is Chicago PD, though.
Is what?
Chicago PD.
Chicago PD.
Yeah.
Now, is that like a live action show or?
No,
it's scripted.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't think I've heard of that one. Like, what channel is that on? CBS or ABC?
It's on NBC on Wednesday night.
NBC on Wednesday night. Chicago PD.
They play Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, Chicago PD.
Ah, okay. I think I've seen Chicago Fire maybe before.
Yes.
So it's just all that stuff based in Chicago. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, what is it pretty much like is it pretty much like street crime shit, or is it like so not too much like courthouse shit?
It's a guy that got released from prison. If he helps the police department, he's over intelligence of his own division. So he went from a guy in prison to running his whole intelligence. So yeah, I kind of like it.
Okay, yeah. Anybody else out here watch Chicago PD? Let me know. Jacob Houston says, what was the first AGP video you've ever seen?
Oh my God, I will never forget it. My kids was watching it. I should have let them watch.
Your kids were watching? You and your kids watched?
They was what we were like, well, let's just see what AGP really is about.
Okay.
I remember Dad went to a yard sale and bought Tina a used dildo and gave it to her. My son said, Mama, what is that? I said, nothing, boy.
So he gave it to my mama, Tina?
Yes, he paid like a quarter for it.
A quarter for a used dildo? What, at a yard sale or some shit?
Yes. I will never forget that video. My daughter was like, oh my God, what are we watching?
That's back in the cowboy days of YouTube. I don't know if they'd be able to get away with that kind of content these days.
I don't
So
know.
so
It was the
dad
best
dad is
video
just
I
do do
had
do do
ever
do. Dad's
watched.
riding around doing his Saturday thing, checking out yard sales, and hey, goddamn dildo.
It was the first video I ever
Wow, you say
watched.
you got a good one. I
Oh, I was like, turn this shit off. No, Mama, no, we watching. Turn this shit
you
off.
said turn it off, huh?
Turn it off.
That is hilarious. Oh my goodness, that's good stuff, man. You know what? Like I can, I don't know. Yeah, I have that same reaction on a few of the videos, but for different reasons. Like keep driving for different
Yeah.
reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, but yeah, man. Like, well, how old were your kids?
Oh God, they were probably. I just left my ex for that time. I was probably 30, so they was probably 8, 10.
Oh, right there at that age.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the deal, though, man? You mean
I'll go to the porch for a minute.
Bro, I will never ever forget it, man. Mama's dildo. Oh my
It was
god.
blue. It was blue, and he turned it on, and she was like, "Get that motherfucker away from
Oh
me!"
my god,
He was
it's the
like,
same
he was
dildo.
like, he was like, "You know what that gift I gave you? Well, fuck, you only
Oh
paid
my
a quarter for
god.
it."
And then what? She didn't
Oh,
want it. She was afraid
no,
that it.
she was like, "It's used." He was like, "They cleaned it."
He cleaned it. You just dunk it in a bucket of bleach for a couple hours, and it'll fizz away.
Oh my god,
All
I
that
will
stuff
never
will just
forget
kind
that
of burn
video.
away. So man,
And
check this
also,
out. Purple dildos are flash burned in the backs of my brain right now, man. Back, dude, back in that day, that was one of the earlier videos too.
yeah.
Trailwood, man. I remember damn going to dad's house, and I didn't have internet at my house, so every now and again I go to dad's house and check my internet, right? And I'm sitting there playing on a computer, pretty much like how we are right now. I'm talking and everything, and I've got my feet under the desk, and there's something kind of like cylindrical, kind of round under the desk that catches the attention of my foot, So I kind of take my flip flop off, and I kind of start rolling my foot around over this cylindrical object, that feels kind of good, that it's kind of massaging my foot a little bit. I'm like, oh, so I'm sitting there rolling and on the arches of my damn foot. This whatever the hell this object is that's underneath dad's desk, underneath the computer chair, and after a couple minutes of me sitting there rubbing this damn object back and forth, it starts to vibrate. And I said, man, what the fuck? And I looked down, dude, and it was mom's freaking dildo, dude. Purple fucking dildo underneath the computer chair or the computer desk, just fucking flopping around on the linoleum. Not only flopping because it was like pretty solid, but it was like you ever seen like fucking sand being sifted in that fucking gyro machine? That's what that vibrator was doing. Just sitting there laughing at me, rolling on the floor laughing, dude. I gave myself a foot massage with my mama's dildo.
Oh hell no.
How y'all like that story right there, guys? Holy fuck, man! But man, if I'm anything, I'm real, bro. I'll tell you, I have man that much fucking damn ego, bro. Fuck it. Sunflowers and sunshine. Enjoyed that one.
Am I a wrestling fan or do I have a favorite wrestler? Wrestling went to crap, in my opinion. Once Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Jake the Snake, and all of them left wrestling. Wrestling went to crap. I quit watching it.
So you're not a current wrestling fan.
No, I can't stand wrestling no more.
When did you? It was how I mean, do you know like a certain point that you stopped watching? You said when they left, so about 95 or so. Did you ever like the NWO? Did you like?
No, once all that come into play, I quit watching
You
it.
were done, huh?
It was scripted, and I didn't like
Right.
it.
But what it did though, what it kind of did is it took away all those characters, like Hulk Hogan was a character, Andre the Giant, Doink the Clown, Tatanka the Indian, you know what I mean? They're very, very like stereotypical characters, huh?
it took away the meaning of wrestling.
You know, it definitely, they definitely redefined wrestling. I agree with you. They added meaning to me, you know what I mean? But being from a different era, you know, and a different appreciation, you know, I can see where you were like, fuck that, it killed it, you know. You know, whenever they took away the characters and they brought in the realism, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Next thing you know, Triple H is marrying Vince McMahon's daughter. An old woman gave birth to a hand.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
So Don is an '80s wrestling fan.
I'm an '80s baby.
'80s baby, born in the '80s, crack babies. Well, you weren't born in the '80s though, right? I'm a crack baby.
I was born in the late '70s, but I'm an '80s baby.
I was born in the height of a crack epidemic. Apparently, have you seen this new crack series? It's like a TV show on Netflix right now. About crack. It's like an hour and a half long. Apparently, '82 was like the height of the crack epidemic and the unemployment. So I think mom and dad were just unemployed, smoking crack, banging, and then I showed up in December. Then '83 hit, and everything was back to normal. And Reagan killed it, and yeah. So, anyways, Chrissy says she's never heard me tell the story about the dildo. Well, there you go, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Brenda Pika's got a question. How about this? Says, how do you feel about your dad being a YouTuber?
Well,
think about it. Dad was a freaking YouTuber.
It doesn't bother me, but the way I was raised and grew up, life is personal.
Right.
So
right.
You can ask Charlotte for a long time. Hey, when you go to cook? No, I don't want to get involved. I'm that's not who I am. And
yeah.
The woman like, well, let's just do it. Shit.
Why the fuck not? Well, I mean, because the thing is, people are going to be asking questions about you. They're going to be looking you up. They're going to be making fake accounts of you.
And guys, I do apologize. I do not accept friend requests. So y'all can stop sending them.
Right. Well, see, Dawn's a little more private than that, guys. So please kind of respect that privacy. What'd you feel about Isaac calling your work that time when I started working with you?
It didn't bother me.
Man, so yeah, guys, you know that
my sister off, but it didn't bother me.
You guys know that I would suffer somewhat of kind of a mental breakdown. What, 2 years ago, probably?
About 2 years ago.
And I needed somewhere to go before I completely just, just lost my shit. And Dawn said, "Come on, baby, I got you, little brother." And I went and spent a week with Dawn out in Alabama, and with full intentions, well, not full intentions, but with intentions of starting over in Alabama, and I just didn't know where the fuck I was going, where I was running from. I don't know. But I started working with Dawn. She got me a job where she was working, and her sister was apparently working there as well. And I'm sitting there sweeping up the damn floors and shit and making hot dogs and all this. And I don't like that kind of work neither. I love you, Dawn. You really got to like what you do in order to do that kind of shit, Yeah. I don't mind cooking and stuff in my house and shit, but after that, beyond that, forget it, And so, so they kind of did me a solid. These people found out where I was working, where Dawn was working, and where Dawn's sister was working. And they would call up their fucking work and threaten to fucking call headquarters and shit like that. And fucking said that they had a video, an exposed video that they were going to post on you guys and shit.
They posted, they couldn't find shit.
I mean, dude, like they were threatening, but just the fact that they would threaten to even try any kind of shit like that because you were helping out Charlie.
I bet you they searched for weed. Like, damn, we can't find shit on this mug.
Well, I mean, yeah, don't challenge them, because if there's stuff out there, I mean,
oh, baby, trust me.
Like, they'll try and bring it forward to embarrass you. Know that Michael will do that to his family. Michael, we all know that Michael's not above embarrassing you to try and make himself look good, which all that actually does is make himself look pretty bad as well.
There's really nothing embarrassing because I've never done nothing to be called or anything. So
yeah. Well, here's the thing. We all have our past. We've all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's freaking perfect. You know what I'm saying? For people to sit there and throw other people's pasts in their face, in order to try and disparage where they are now currently, all it shows is that they have nothing to bring up about you currently to attack you, your overall being, and it's I don't know. It's a good feeling. Like like it's one of those things where, like, I used to be like, oh man, but this, but that, but this, whenever people bring up my past and all that bullshit, um, now it's got to the point where we're just like, man, how many fucking times are you gonna bring that up about Charlie? You know, how many times are y'all gonna bring that shit up? That shit's old shit. We don't fucking believe it. And perceptions have changed, quite frankly. Perceptions have really changed as far as where Michael stands. There was a time where Michael was you know the most trusted. Anything that Michael said went. He could say that he had a tooth pulled and passed out and saw a vision of Jesus. You know what I mean? And people would fucking believe him. He could say anything he wanted, and people believe him. Now, oh my God, I don't know what he could say to make people believe him. He's really labeled himself as the king of clickbait. Like, just straight up basically lying to people just to get them to click on the videos.
Yeah, but we're not here to bash nobody. We're better than that.
Right. Well, we're not, but I'm just calling it like it is.
Better than that.
I'm calling it like it is. He knows it too.
I know you're calling it like it is, but we're not here to bash nobody.
Right. I understand that. And I appreciate that. And that's what I like about you. That's what I love about you, sis. You're another person that will kind of set me straight. Well, won't be afraid to let me know that you think I'm fucking up, like, or kind of try to push me back. All right, well, we're not talking shit about nobody, and you're right. You know what I mean? That keeps me on track, and I need that. You know what I mean? That's what I need, and that's what I thrive on, quite frankly. You know what I mean? So many people are watching now and stuff that are just like, damn, Charlie is a completely different person than he was 3 years ago. You know what I mean? And it comes from, that resolve within myself to change, want to change, but also surrounding myself, around people that want to see the best out of me and for me,
Yeah.
And I appreciate that from you.
Accent.
Oh yeah, they said somebody, yeah, Krusty, my dude Krusty, hey, out of Canada, says he loves your southern accent.
Oh, that's why he thinks I have a southern accent.
Yeah, because he's from Canada. Brenda Pika says, Charlie, I have a question for you. How did you feel when you found out you had another sister?
Sour.
I got my butt got bruised. I bruised the interior tract of my intestinal lining a little bit. At first, it was honestly okay. At first, it was quite mesmerizing, to be frank with you, man. Like, mind blowing. Like I said, dude. Like, what? Like I said, I knew. I've always known that I had Dawn as a sister, ever since I was little. I'm sure at one point Dad kind of let slip and was like, you got a sister, right? Back whenever he used to drink really bad, and so. And then it would get brought up again a couple years later or something, and then a couple of years later, but like, I won't forget that time that, that Mom actually had that the relationship really kind of started and began, with Dad and Dawn. And we were just like, holy shit, what's going on here? I was like dumbfounded, quite honestly, like, damn, this is something that you see on TV. You watch this kind of shit on Maury Povich and Sally Jesse Raphael and Jenny Jones and shit, And here it is taking place in my fucking living room right before my very eyes, And I was happy. I was really happy for Dad. I honestly was, man. Like, it was one of those things where you watch on the internet or something, you see you watch the video of the reunions, and you just can't help but be fucking happy and overcome with emotion for these two people. You feel like you're part of that moment. You're experiencing that moment with them. You're like, holy shit, And so I was really uplifting. It was a really uplifting moment, followed by some not so uplifting moments, like once the honeymoon was over and yeah, Dad's got a daughter. He's been talking to her every day for the past fucking week and fucked on. I'm sorry, I love you, sis. But now you got to remember that this is a time. This was at a time where I was like, fuck everybody, damn near.
Yeah.
I done watched my little homie get hit and killed by a car. You know what I mean? I was damn done. I delved into dark arts and shit. I thought I was running with a gang. Or I mean I was running with a gang of gang guys going around fucking shit up, breaking in fucking houses and cars and doing fucked up shit. I was just really rebelling and stuff. So it really wouldn't have took much. But I did get jealous though, man. After about a week of Dad and Dawn talking on the phone and stuff, and Dad, my daughter, and all this, Charlie, you ain't the oldest anymore. Like I really lost that crown. Like they really just took my fucking crown. Here I was sitting back and I'm like, I'm the fucking oldest. I'm king shit around here because I'm the oldest. I know more. I've been on this earth longer. And then all of a sudden, dethroned, decrowned from Dawn. Good old Dawn. Mrs. fucking shit don't stink Dawn. You know? And so that made me extra sour. And I'm pretty sure, dude, I'm the type, dude, if I get angry enough and I've got something to say to you, I'm gonna say it. I'm just like my dad. I'm sure I'm just like Dawn. And Erica, did you hear that? Okay, she's good. Please go home. So, anyways, yeah, I'm sure I said something to Dawn. I'm sure Dawn probably said something to me. I can't remember any sort of meltdown. I mean, but I would have known that I was treading thin ice. I remember at one time it hurt my feelings so bad. I think about it to this day. I'll never forget the look in Dad's eyes whenever y'all were about to go out and do something, and I got jealous. Like I never give a fuck when I was 15. I would beg for them to leave so I can have the house to get stoned and make my meal and watch my movie. Play my games, whatever. And but I was jealous this time. Dad, we going out with my daughter, with my girl, or something like that. And I can't remember what I said. What I said, I was like, oh yeah, why don't you just get the fuck out of here? You got a new daughter now, or a new child now, or something like how I said it. And man, Dad just kind of like stutter stepped at the door, and just kind of gave me this like kind of like confused look, like he was really trying to almost kind of look inside me and try to figure out like what that meant and what I actually wanted from him. Like he was almost like, what do you mean? You never want me around any fucking way. Do you really want me around, son? Like I can almost see like the cold steel blue in his eyes right now, just kind of searching in me for a second, and then all of a sudden, fuck you. I mean, immediately followed by, fuck you, you little jerk. He ain't nothing but a little bastard. He ain't being nothing but a little goddamn bastard. He'll get over it. I'm going to spend time with my kid, you know? And Zemdog, go ahead and ask you a question. Anybody, if y'all have questions to ask, feel free to ask. Yeah. And but yeah, man, like I threw a barb out there at Dad. I had to hurt Dad's feelings. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't even reconnecting. He was connecting, with his firstborn daughter. And there's times I still feel bad about that shit. I'll think about it. Right now, talking about it, I almost feel like an empty little trap, like a little trap door just got opened up in my heart, like, and it just fucking kind of, it stings and it's cold a little bit, It'll close back up though, like admitting it and doing the right thing, really helps me kind of, get past my past, honestly. Whenever I'm able to sit back and like honestly thrive, you know what I mean, and not fake it and really feel deep down that I'm doing the right thing and that I'm a good person. I mean, it really does something for the confidence and the ego. Let's see here. Anne says, when are you and Erica going to have a baby? I don't think Erica's watching right now. Honestly, I mean, the clock is ticking on that one with me and Erica, because I mean, we're not exactly young anymore. I'm 38. She's what, 36?
I need a niece or a nephew.
I mean, Jennifer's got nieces. Jennifer's got nephews.
No, I'm good.
Hey, you know what, Jennifer, man? You know what, man? Jennifer does need a friend, though, man. Like, I really feel for. I've been talking with Jennifer and stuff, you know, and
can't be friends with somebody that won't take it.
right, right. I understand that, you know, but who knows, you know? Like, I don't know. I try to be nice to her still, you know, and those boys,
If
you
she ever
know.
got to know me, she wouldn't think all that other shit. She's like, damn, fuck that shit. That ain't right.
Well, you got you a grandbaby too, anyway, and you got you.
No, no, ain't she pretty?
Yeah,
She
I can
got
see
me
you. I
wrapped
can see
around
you
her
having a bunch of
finger.
grandbabies. You got some young children out there that are
And my boy needs to have
pretty.
me
You got
one.
some pretty young children out there that are ready to start out on their own, huh? How old are they now?
23 and 20.
Yeah, starting their own families, adding to the family.
Yes, I can't wait to have another one. I need another grandbaby. I
Mm.
got my little girl now. I need me a little boy.
Somebody said Dawn of the Dead says this world is going to crap. No offense, but it doesn't seem like a good time to bring a baby into this world.
It's not a good time to bring the baby in the world, but when you got a nana like me, it's okay.
It's all right, huh?
Because that baby shall never want for nothing.
Yeah.
My grandbaby, Nana. Okay, baby, I'll see.
Well, I mean, when is a good time?
It's never a good time.
When is something bad not happening in the world? You know, like we can go through every year and just come up with something. You know, like
when you're able to take care of yourself and forget what the world thinks, that's the time for you to have that baby.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Jeff Grinnell, Charlie, what would Michael do if you and Don came to visit him at his house? He would probably do probably what.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, oh my God, I'm not gonna put myself into that situation because, you know, you go to anybody's house, it doesn't matter whether it's Michael, you know, anybody, man. You know, you're asking for trouble. You know what I mean? Look what happened with damn Boogie and that other guy. You know, damn Boogie almost shot some damn body. You know what I mean? Michael could say he has it in his rights to fucking shoot me or call the cops or something, you know? Who knows? Yeah, I don't foresee anything good happening, and I'm not the type that's going to sit there and try and force any kind of thing like that, you know?
Ooh, if I got to force myself on you, baby, it ain't
Fuck that. Hell no, man. It ain't worth it.
I am a happy gay person. If I've got to force that on somebody, it's okay.
I mean, like I say, I always kind of come back to it because they're family, you know, because he's my little brother and shit like that, and because I'm actually a decent person, you know what I mean? And but after after time, it'll get to a point, you know what I'm saying, where it's just like, boom, you know, like damn it, you know. It ain't there yet, but you know, I would hate for it to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, we're both 60-year-old old farts. You know what I'm saying? Not talking to one another over some fucking internet bullshit that happened 30 years ago. You know what I mean? Like that's fucking crazy. There's a lot of good good memories and times to be had with family. You know, I kind of have that. I'm kind of envious of that. Like, how close are you and your sisters? You know, y'all have lived y'all's whole life together.
Holy shit, man! I talk to my sister. I talk to my oldest sister about 6-7 times a day.
Really?
I talk to my other sister is my insurance agent, so I talk to her a lot. I talk to my nieces a lot. I talk to my mom a lot.
Yeah.
I could never go through life without my family.
Without family.
I don't know how I would feel about that.
Right. I mean, it can be a lonely thing. It can be quite a lonely place.
That's like with you. I want that relationship because I've never had a brother. Now that I had a brother, I'd be dead if he going somewhere.
Right. Right.
I want my brother.
And I appreciate that. You know, you've shown nothing but love towards me, you know, even whenever I was still drinking and getting online and talking shit. You know, like, you know, I mean, you've been there for me. You're still here.
I ain't going nowhere.
And I appreciate that. And you say you're what, about 5 hours away,
Maybe that.
something like that. So like, yeah, we got to get together and hang out and shit. I got, well, yeah. See what's what. I can't really um dedicate myself to any amount of time right now because I don't think I get a
Neither.
I don't think I get any kind of like vacation time this year, but
All I do is coming up in June. I get a whole week.
yeah, hell yeah. That's awesome. You got any plan? You just gonna hang around and watch some Chicago PD or
No, I'm probably going to the Gulf.
to the Gulf? Cool. What's down there? The beach?
My children.
Oh, your children. Oh, okay. That's awesome. Hell yeah. That's too cool. Skylar, she's gonna be 17 here this year.
I know I can't wait to meet her when she turns 18.
I can imagine. Well, that's if she comes to me. Once
If she does, I
what
will be there to support you.
yeah, once she turns 18, it'll be up to her whether she is angry and still too angry with me or whether she's ready to come see me or not. But damn, what the fuck was I gonna say? Holy shit. I forgot what I was gonna say. What I was tying that into. Oh yeah, but she's 17, man. Another couple years and I could be a grandpa.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that shit? Fuck that. I could be a grandpa before I'm 40.
I was a nana before I was 40.
Hey, Austin Hanson says the difference between you and Dawn is Tina. Well, let me tell you what, man. I love my mom very much, man. My mom might be a little cuckoo. She might be a little out there. You know what I mean? But I still love her very much, and I support my mom. Damn it. And I may have inherited some fucked up traits from her, but damn it, I'm me, and I love me, every part of me, and I love my mama. How you know that?
I love your mom too.
Everybody loves mom. Everyone loves mom, man. They've watched mom suffer a bunch, through dad's bullshit. Mom was dad's punching bag, bro. That's why I look at Erica and I'm just like, man, I'm so happy and thankful that she is as strong and shit as she is, because had she not, I would have done rolled her over. I'd have done bowled right over her with dad's fucking personality in me, But you try to talk some shit to Erica, she'll listen, she'll be kind and shit. But once you try to talk shit or anything like that, she's right fucking there. That's what I feel bad for this girl. Like, please don't come to this house, Felicia, because Erica will kick you. Well, probably I'll have to stop her. I don't want Erica to get in trouble either. And we're grown folk. We don't need to be fighting. Agreed.
Agreed.
And yeah. So, yeah, everybody's just nobody's really asking questions. They're just happy to they're just listening to us talk. How about that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good. I know that I'm gonna have to get off of here soon. I guess we're coming along 2 hours, almost 4 o'clock. I gotta start cooking. I'm gonna make me a burger for dinner on the grill.
Shit, I got me a chicken stuffed with jalapeno and cheese dressing.
What?
Yeah.
A chicken stuffed with jalapeno and cheese dressing.
Yes.
Ooh, damn. What is this, like a second Thanksgiving?
No, you can buy it from Walmart.
Really? It's already stuffed in the chicken.
You can get one stuffed with chicken and crawfish off your face, or it's dressing like a chicken dressing, but it's cornbread and cheese dressing stuffed inside of a whole chicken.
Damn, I haven't seen that here at our Walmarts.
It is delicious.
Holy crap. Sounds pretty good. I know the dad would be interested in the one stuffed with crawfish.
It is spicy. I can't really eat that one. It's a little on the spicy side.
Yeah, a little too much. What, Old Bay or something in it, or
Yeah. Yeah, I know for New Year's we did a shrimp roll. That was delicious.
yeah, shrimp roll.
I love anything with shrimp. Mm.
Like I do, like I always tell myself, like, we went to Fats not long ago, and I got myself the ribs with shrimp. And I mean, I was like, man, that shrimp's gonna be good. That shrimp's gonna be good. And like the last 2 or 3 times that I've ordered shrimp, I've not liked it. I'm not ordering shrimp no more. I never really liked shrimp though. They've always reminded me of roaches. They're like the roaches of the sea.
Oh no, I don't care. It's the best roach I've ever ate.
I don't know, man. German roaches are pretty good. The little brown ones, they're really common, but man, they must eat some good stuff, man, because they're quite tasty.
Give me
Mary's place said they got a Mary's place says they got a stuffed salmon. Walmart does. Have you tried that?
I don't like salmon.
You're not much of a fish person, or how's that?
I'm not a salmon eater. I love me some fried catfish. That's all the fish I'll eat.
I like catfish nuggets. I like whiting. I like whiting. I like perch. Nothing with bones. Obviously.
Yeah, I can't eat nothing with bones. I seem to get choked, so it has to be completely filleted.
Tilapia, right?
Don't eat tilapia. Don't eat it. It's bad for your health.
What do you mean?
They say it causes cancer or some shit. So I quit eating it.
Cancer.
Yup.
Well, I mean, they're mostly farm raised. What are they? I wonder what makes them so cancerous. Maybe something in the flesh.
I don't know.
All right, so tilapia is off the menu.
Yeah, tilapia is bad for your health.
Fat Buster says tilapia is a man-made fish. Well, damn, that sounds pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it's like a clone. It's not.
Roddy Strong says people say. Go ahead. It's a clone.
Yeah, it's don't eat it.
Don't eat tilapia. And they've also they've got they're almost like catfish, right? Too. They've got like the sucker bottoms, the sucker teeth, sucker mouths.
Yeah.
I don't really like fish anyway, man. Like we went to Florida for Christmas. Erica and the family, and we went to their favorite local place called the Tiki Bar, and like everyone raves about the Tiki Bar and shit. And I ended up getting myself a big fish sandwich, man, and I just did not like it, man. I don't know, like I can eat Captain D's, shit like that.
Yeah.
But like I can't go to like Red Lobster or like Gilligan's or the Joe's Crab Shack or whatever, and just go munching on prawns and shrimp. That was Dad's favorite food, don't you know it? Seafood. Dad loved his crawdads and his clams and his oysters.
Crawfish, it's a crab.
Oh man, Dad loved his shellfish. Right there towards the end, Dad was tearing it down so much that he physically smelled sweet. He physically almost smelled like seafood. Dad did. But you know what? Who give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? He was eating what he wanted. He was happy. And I wouldn't say shit. Pollock. So yeah, everybody's getting on about fish and stuff like that. And I'm just not so big on fish. I can't do it. And I got to think of something, man, because I've really been struggling here lately with eating better. You know what I mean? Like I keep telling myself, eat better, man. I need to lose like 20, 25 pounds by the summer. I really want to kind of look decent, if not good. You know what I mean? For the summer, while we can go out and do some things. And man, I'm just falling off, man. I'll go a couple of days of eating, like grilled chicken and leafy greens and stuff, and then I'll turn right around and go get me a damn burger. I got me some Mardi Gras ice cream. Did you see that?
Hey, milk cream pie cereal is off the chain.
Is it not? Oh my goodness!
I finally found it and I came straight home and ate some.
Dude,
this shit is the bomb.
It is. I got some this morning, guys. Check it out. Little Debbie has made an oatmeal oatmeal cream pie cereal. Come in like little puffs, and they are. Does it not remind you of something? Me and Erica was talking about it this morning. It has a familiar taste. She was trying to say
Yeah.
like perhaps like King Vitamin or something. I
I
couldn't
was gonna
quite I
say
couldn't
Captain
quite put my
Crunch.
my finger on it, but it was really 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 good. Woo! Go vegan and you'll lose weight. But I really like meat.
Just cut out your starches and your sugars, and meat and cheese is the best thing for you, as long as it ain't fried.
Yeah, meat and cheese. So no fried cheeses.
No fried foods.
What about cheese grease? I like to drink cheese grease sometimes. What about cheese grease?
Olive, excuse me, olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, bacon grease. Oh, you could use that stuff,
Right.
but no flour. No, bake it, grill it, steam it.
Well, we've got ourselves a foodie ninja coming here soon, and it's got an air fryer to it, and it's got all that broiling shit, which we need because obviously, I mean, our stove doesn't work anymore. I was using the stove to heat the house, and the stove fizzled and broke the other day, so we got to get the landlord to come fix that. So I'm grilling everything right now. But yeah, if we get a proper thing to cook with, like that
I
foodie
love
ninja.
mine. My kids got me one for Christmas. It's not a ninja,
Uh
but
huh.
it's an air fryer, oven, everything all in one.
And it
I
worked.
love it. I use it all the time.
Do you really? I heard that
Yes.
you can. They said that you can put frozen chicken breast in there, and it'll be done in like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I got me an Instapot too.
Instapot. I just
Yeah.
saw somebody post on here an Instapot. Now that is like what, like a crock pot,
Yeah.
but they're like,
It's a pressure cooker. You can cook eggs in it. You can make cakes in it. You can steam it. I cooked a whole roast with a bone in an hour the second time, third time I used it.
huh?
Instead of putting it in the oven and let it cook it for 3-4 hours,
Uh
it took
huh.
me an hour to cook it. Ooh, it was so good.
Really? And it's easy cleanup. It's
Oh yeah,
portable.
the
All
pot
that
comes
jive.
out. Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, those things, but they're almost like $100 or something, right? Like they're a little
I
high,
don't know.
like a
I
hundred and
bought me a
fifty.
Pioneer Woman. It was like $80, but I bought it from somebody else.
Yeah.
This lady was like, "I'm selling all of my Pioneer Woman stuff. I'm crazy for Pioneer Woman.
Uh
I bet
huh.
you, my kitchen is very expensive."
Is it?
And
Well.
this lady, I went in her house and I was so speechless. I didn't know what to say. So much power. I'm talking about rooms of it. She had the tablecloth pattern cut out and put on the wall for wallpaper.
Wow,
Yeah, I
really?
thought I was crazy about it. She's
Serious
crazier about it
business,
than I
huh? Well, shit, I'm gonna need to give me something like that. Like I said, my stove's out, so and I don't expect the landlord to jump straight on it and fix it. So yeah, hopefully I'll get that. Hopefully I'll get my. We'll get our foodie ninja here soon, and maybe that'll help me eat better. You
Yeah.
know, because yeah, I mean it's just so easy to just like fry stuff or microwave something. You know what I mean? It's really easy to eat shit. You know.
Mhm.
So I really need to just find that resolve. Like I'm almost 8 months sober. Hadn't had no beer, no pills, no blow, none of that shit. And almost 8 months. If only I could lay off sweets and sugary shits for 8 months. Just imagine where I'd be. But
Yeah,
that's
you
all
just
of us.
gotta work your way to that.
Right,
One
right.
week you're gonna give up this, and then when you get over those urges, you give up something else.
Give up something else. Aw, see, I appreciate that. Giving me helpful tips and hints.
Yep.
All right. Well, anyways, I got to get off of here. I got to go take me a leak and start making burgers for the night. I'm going to make me a burger, some potato salad, some German potato salad. I like mustard in my potato salad.
Oh, you know, I don't like a true German potato salad, but I like a mustard potato salad.
Yeah, well, I never knew that it was called German up until about a year ago. Potato was just always potato salad to me. Dad would put potatoes, eggs, a little bit of pickle, and then mayonnaise and mustard. A lot of mustard, and that was
See, a
potato
German
salad.
potato salad, it has like peeling still on the potatoes. I want to say a little sauerkraut. Yeah, I don't like a German potato salad. It's got vinegar in it. I don't like it.
Okay, a whole bunch of German shit.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
that ain't right.
nasty.
Hmm.
Well, all right, my little brother, I'm finna get off of
All
here. I
right.
got work to
Well, yeah,
do.
that was a good. It was good talking with you. There wasn't too many questions. I think everybody was just interested in just hearing us talk. Maybe we'll have to get together and do it again. Maybe you can be my little. You can be my. You can be my sidekick podcast partner once a week or some shit or
Will
something.
do.
Cool. Awesome. Well, you sound really well. It sounds like the asthma's kind of come down a little bit.
Yeah, it has.
Well done. Very good, man. That is so awesome to hear. And yeah, I've been thinking about you and praying for you and stuff. And yeah,
Tell my sister I say hello.
definitely I will do it.
I never get to talk to her.
Yeah, she's I don't know. Erica, she doesn't ever she's never on Facebook. She's hardly on Twitter. Like I don't even send her messages anymore. I get offended. I literally get offended. I'm like, man, you didn't check my fucking message from 6 months ago, bitch. Like, I don't send you messages anymore. Now that we both have cell phones and stuff, we message each other and stuff. But don't try and message her on fucking Facebook or something because you ain't gonna get through to her.
All right, little brother, I love you.
All right, I love you too, and we'll talk to you next time. Maybe next Sunday. All right, bye. Oh, 410. So yeah, anyways, guys, that was fun right there. Oh man, everyone give a thumbs up right there for my sister Dawn, trying to be somewhat forthcoming with you all. There wasn't too many hard hitting investigative questions there, but I appreciate that. You guys kind of kept it really surface. You didn't try to get too intrusive. But because like Dawn said, if you got there was, she's still a really private person. There's things that she won't share with others. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you all showing that restraint and respect. You know what I mean? That means a lot. Coming into the whole YouTube thing, part of my format of openness and honesty, and sharing these regretful stories and shit, stemmed from the fact that, there was already a lot that was already talked about out there on Charlie Green, there was fake accounts and shit like that, and so I had to come forward and bring myself to you all and tell you the truth and set the record straight for Charlie Chill, Charlie Green, Charlie Badfish, whoever, you know what I mean? Me as an adult, Charlie Green the third, and that really kind of brought you all, closer to me on a different level, you know what I mean, than um even most YouTubers. Like I say, so many YouTubers out there, they hide behind, that veneer, behind that character, that facade that they have created for themselves, where I tear it all down, you know what I mean? And am open and honest with you all, and I've been punished for being open and honest, but I've also been greatly rewarded, so many of you have just grown so close to me, and I can feel that closeness coming from you all, like we were walking the same path, in different shoes, on different parallels, you know what I mean, but same paths, you know what I mean, and same paths, different times, just all that shit, you know what I mean, and I really appreciate that, and that I only earned that by being so open and honest with you all, you know what I mean, and forthcoming and forthright and telling you, yeah, this, that, and the third, and But I can understand where people honor their privacy, or my sister Dawn, she's, wouldn't want to kind of, open up that Pandora's box because she's seen me go through so much shit, and suffer, you know, quite quite often, from telling you all what my regrets and my fears and my pains are. People can take that and they can endear that, they can love you for that, or they can also take it and use it against you. And y'all seen me on both sides of the coin. And you know hey, Lily scared me. But now I'm just happy and thankful to be where I am at right now today, in a whole different ballpark, you know what I mean, from where I was 3 years ago. And you know yeah, just that, man, just happy with life where I am, you know what I mean, who I have in my life, and that I'm sharing it with. And I want to thank you all. Like I say, Felicia, Chrissy, Felicia, I apologize. Hopefully, I didn't upset you too much. But I mean, the fact is that I love Erica. She's gonna be my wife. I'm gonna marry that girl. She's gonna be my Brandy to her. I'm gonna be her Joe Dirt to my Brandy. However the fuck that goes. And and yeah, she is my angel on earth. I want nobody else. And you need to know that. And I hope you're the best. I really hope, that you get it all figured the fuck out. You know, Elizabeth Hill growing so close that some stay in hotels near you. Yeah, like I say, it's sad, but I wouldn't change it for anything. You know what I mean? I wouldn't change at all, man. I'll gladly deal with a couple of overzealous individuals, if it means creating a connection with my homie Junior, little Junior Gutierrez, or my dude Tan Man. Me and my homie Corey Phillips. Um, I mean, shit, Dr. Pepper. Miss Karen, Chrissy, right there. Them peppers and shit. My Pepper Queen. Just my friend Kim. You know what I mean, cooking hot dogs at her birthday party, shit like that. Like these things all come from going out into the world and opening your heart and your arms and your house, what I mean, to essentially sometimes strangers, what I mean. And oftentimes you find that these strangers become family and friends, you know. So just try and remember that, man. There's a lot of negativity in the world, but I really feel like it's changing. I mean, we're all so fucking getting so sick of everybody being sick of everything. You know what I mean? That I really feel like a change is coming, guys, and I really feel like it's going to be a positive change. You know what I mean? So be that change. You know what I mean? Be that change, at least in your life. You know what I mean? If you want positive things to happen in the world, it has to start in your world, and it starts with you. I'm not being preachy. I'll say it starts with me. You know what I mean? I had to quit drinking, and I had to, you know, reprogram my mind. That drinking had me all fucked up. I'd drink. I wouldn't. I'd get drunk and then wouldn't drink for the rest of the week. But that whole week that I wasn't drunk, I was thinking about getting drunk. I was wanting to get drunk. I was getting crabby. I was hungover. My mind was fucking poisoned. You know what I mean? And I was overall in a negative state of mind. While I'm trying to present a happy-go-lucky person, and that would just made me even madder, doubt myself even more. And now it's not like that. Change, because change is good for any of us. Whatever it takes to get you out the hood. Shit, I ain't mad at you. Got nothing for love for you. Do your thing, boo. Dun, 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 dun. Lee Wade and family out there, and Mayberry, much love to you guys. See y'all trying to get some attention. Right there to you. We'll have to get together and meet up here sometime soon. Now that me and Erica, we have a little expendable money. We have a little disposable income, you know, to throw around. Maybe we can go meet you guys and have ourselves a Snappy's lunch, a pork chop sandwich at Snappy's or something like that. Show you guys some love. So, anyways, guys, Dawn of the Dead 420. Krusty, have a great night, man. Christy Pepper Queen, much love to you. Scott Johnson, Rick Britton, Lee Wade and family, great night, man. Have a great afternoon, evening. I'm about to go do some Burgers, Sunday dinner. Future Lord, have a great night. Kevin Zerfus, much love to you, brother, man. Amy Valerie, Junior Gutierrez, Tiffany Silvis, excuse me, Roddy Strong, Daniel Nemo, Ashlyn Flame, stay cool to you. True Kism, Connor Smithers. Ooh, excuse me. All you guys, man, thank you for watching. I'm gonna jump off of here, and we'll holler at y'all next time. Pray for me and Erica. Hopefully, we don't get stalked any further. Hopefully, this live stream kind of settled a few things for our friend out there. So, anyways, we love you guys. Stay safe, stay sane, and see you next time. Peace out. Ooh, I gotta peace out.